Hello from Southern California. So today I'm here about what you need to know. The one big tip I want to share with you, what you need to know before you bring home a puppy. So who's out there? Who's going to bring home a puppy for the holidays for yourself or your family? So who's out there? Let's see here. So are you out there? Do you already have a puppy? If so, what is their name? Where are you tuning in from? Let's see here. I don't see anyone responding yet, so I'll come back to this. If you come back and watch this on replay, just hashtag replay and let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're bringing home a puppy, what kind of dog are you bringing home? And if you already have one, what are their names? All right, let me just hide this for a second. So, this is the holiday season, and, people do bring home a puppy for their family. But there's this one tip I really want to share with everyone out there to make sure the dog is comfortable in your home. So I know during the holidays, it's so exciting. And when you bring them home, everyone's like squealing with joy and everyone wants to play with the puppy. But you know what? You just took that dog, that little puppy, that little baby from what it knew, the safe place where they were with their other litter mates and with their mom. And all of a sudden they're thrust into a new world with a whole bunch of people handling them, touching them and squealing and looking in their face. And so it can be kind of scary for some of them. So what I want to highly emphasize is when you bring home a new puppy, make sure you have a location for them where they can go, feel safe and a quiet place where they can rest and get away from everyone and everything. So it can be a crate or it can be a pen, but I want that crate or pen in a room where people are not, going in and out or going past. Like, for example, if you have a family, I don't want that pen in the middle of the living room or family room where most of the family gathers, right? Does that make sense? And, I highly recommend for my pet parents that when they bring home a puppy, right, I like for them to have a location in the caretaker's bedroom. But then a second location, like a pen in the area where the most of the family may be the rest of the day. So I don't know if you know this, but puppies, they sleep about 18 hours. They need those hours of sleep. So, between the squealing and the joy and the playing with the puppy, make sure you give your puppy the opportunity to rest, to sleep, because they need it. They need it to grow. So that's the big tip I wanted to share with you. Make sure you have that safe place for your new puppy. So I don't think I introduced myself. So who am I? My name is Linda Kwan. I am the owner and trainer at WowBowWow. We specialize in working with pet parents with puppies up to about 2 years old. And we help the pet parents understand their pup so training becomes easier. So I don't see anyone has joined us. But like I said, hit us on the replay if you like and hashtag replay and let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you have a dog already, what's your pup's name? And if you're bringing home a dog, what kind of dog are you bringing home? Now, I also want to share with you, I have other tips that I can share with you, and you may have other questions that may be popping up, right? If so, give me an emoji, like a light bulb or a question mark emoji, right? That you may have some other questions that you want to ask a dog trainer. So if you do, I have a webinar, an interactive webinar online that you can join me. It's going to be next Wednesday, the 14th of December. It's at noon, 12 o'clock noon, which is Pacific time. That's Pacific time. I'm on the West Coast of the United States. Now, if you can't join, you're quite welcome to just register and you will get a recording of it. Now, obviously, you want to join if you want to ask me questions. But you know what? If you have questions, you can always message me, right? But I will bring to you, other things that you may need to know that I really think you should know before you bring home a puppy, and what you should prepare for during that first 2 or so weeks with that new puppy. And some of you, will go on to taking a course with your puppy, a training course. And just to put in a plug, I do have one starting up in January, January 10th, by the way. But between now, when you get the puppy, and then, there's a lot of things you need to prepare for and you need to know, right? So, so you can, have that joyful start with that new puppy. Well, thank you for joining us for a Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next week.